Setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And the whistle blows. So it's going to be on Ja Morant.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Avdia kicks to Beal. Hits it from three-point range.
You're talking about one of the sweetest shooting guards in the entire NBA. Bradley Beal from deep. Yes, sir.
Morant passes to Concha. And here we go. Washington fast break. Beal gets a wide open look. A three-pointer, no good. Grizzlies have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. 2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. For the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
Now here's Wright. Following the miss by Denny Avdia. Porzingis can't hit. Memphis trailing here. 3-on-3. Here's Morant. And he overshot that one, missing. Pass to Beal. Shoots over Morant. The shot by Beal, no good.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Here's Morant. Adams trying to free himself up. And it's Morant missing.
Just doing the job. On the backboard.
Right. The Grizzlies pull it in. The Erasers got 4 rebounds in this game. Morant passes to Concha. Back to Morant. Here's the Eraser, guarded by Kuzma. The shot by the Eraser, no good. Washington has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. 2 open that time, made it look too easy. Beal's got 5 now.
Well, off the screen, you can see Bradley Beal is shot ready. That is how you do it.
Brooks outside. Pass to the Eraser. Back to Brooks. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Morant. Offensive rebound.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And there. 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
And their last game, a tight win, and it was the success at the foul line that played a huge part in it, and he was probably the deciding factor.
Running at the wings, Beal and Avdia. Kuzma will step in at the 4. With Porzingis at center. And it's Wright in at the point. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Now here's Wright. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Kuzma inside. Adams on him. Wright finds Beal. Over Morant. Kept alive by Washington. Kuzma can't get it to go. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Green up on top. The pass to Adams. Now Green. Memphis moving that ball around. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Grizzlies have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Williams, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And he comes up with the deuce. Kuzma's got 4 this quarter.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Floats it up there for Morant. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish it.
Passes it to Avdia. Back to Wright. Right side, Beal. Pass to Kuzma from 12 feet out. The rebound by the eraser.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
We're showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
He's had 5 chances at the line, gone 4 for 5.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I call an elite showman.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Now here's Beal. Last game, 26 points. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first half. The rebound by the eraser. The eraser's got 6 rebounds in the game. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Memphis out in front. They're up by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got Adams. The eraser is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then it's Morant. And it's Conchar in at the shooting guard. Doris with the officials calling slightly fewer fouls. It seems like we see a more physical game on the floor. What do you think?
I think it's a change for the better, Kevin. Obviously, you want guys to be safe. But the defense must be allowed to do their job.
Abdia following the basket by Ja Morant. Pass to right. There's the 3. Washington gets it back and a new 14. Kuzma, that's good.
To me, that's about 2 things, guys. That's the hustle and timing of Kyle Kuzma getting to the offensive window.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button. We saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. The fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, diehard fans in the DMV, it seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. Here's what Washington's going with right now. Barton comes in for Beal, and Morris subbed in for DeLon Wright.
The contact can't trip Morant up. He just glides past it and into his shot.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Here's Kuzma. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Just soft touch in the mid-range right there by Kyle Kuzma. Just accepting what the defense is willing to concede.
And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker, looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists now in this one.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
So timeout call here. The first for Memphis. So for the Wizards. Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for Washington.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Abdia in at the small forward with Kuzma at power forward. Morris is out there with Wright, and it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Here's Wright after the made shot from the eraser. Kuzma with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Kuzma passes to Porzingis. The rebound by the eraser.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it. What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
And there's the call on the eraser. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Avdia with it. Out to Kuzma. The 3. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
And it's Morant missing. Wizards leading by 6. The pass to Morris. Nice ball movement by Washington. And Kuzma slams it in.
You can see Kyle Kuzma has put every aspect of his game together right here, right now.
Here's Conchar, guarded by Wright. The eraser. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really on the right plate defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
That free throw missing.
Number 38 at the line for 2.
So he comes up empty, missing both. The Wizards have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That is Kyle Kuzma asserting himself against quality defense. Nice finish.
Bradley Beal's checked in for Morris. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth. Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Kuzma can't get it to go. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Here's Morant. Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They trail by 9. 1:43 left here in the 4th quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
That's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Now here's Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Washington. Adams trying to free himself up. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul goes against Washington. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Right, the pass to Beal. Morant against Wright. Kicks it to Avdia. Outside, Porzingis. 6 to shoot. Back to Wright. Shoots over Morant. No good off the back of the rim. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Count that bucket. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
Now, here's Avdia. Pass to Beal. He kicks to right. Avdia, the pass to right. Beal with it. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by the eraser.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Here's Brooks. Pass to Concha. Shoots over Beal. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Memphis foul. Don Conchar. 4th personal foul. 15 foul.
He drops the first. And so it's the Wizards with the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For great...
I spoke with Ashley, and she was clear about the ground rules for this interview.
Okay, great.
No. Frighteningly.
They wanted to eliminate distractions so the team could just function at its highest level, you know? With all...
So this was a top-down initiative?
Oh, absolutely. But the thing is, I was also on board with it. You know, supporting the community has always been huge for me, so I was already planning to get to know the fans regardless.
I see. Now,
you know?
You're right. But how did Othello Akpem then play into this?
He couldn't even get on board with it, man. The entire organization had approved of this plan, and not one person disagreed with it other than Othello.
And you know this for a fact?
Well, hey, John, you can do the digging around if you want. But he made it very clear that he didn't want me doing anything outside in this community. I mean, which is very wild because even if the whole...
Wow, okay, so why do you think he was so against you having these...
Say the truth, John. I'm not sure. But it was not reasonable. I mean, there was no...
YMP, that's very interesting.
Yeah, I thought you might.
My nail tech knows how to keep it a little secret. I don't wish for my success, I speak it. I caught a buzz and you did too, but I look like I've been getting money, how reeking. You smell me, that's LV. Walk around with my chest out and my skin smooth, I'm healthy. I'm in a mix and I'm handshaking, but most of y'all can't help me. Most of y'all ain't wealthy. Most of y'all just dress like it. I caught the vibe that y'all giving off and I'm trying to make myself less like it. This chick got a little Porsche body, I might let the bro... It's hard for me to get excited. I love music and stress about it. My city haunting, I'm co-signing this wave coming up next out it. Round round and hurt Tesla. Hanging both of my legs out it like what's up? I got stakes and they too high now I can't. I like girls that's down to earth, so don't be stuck up. I don't take L's, I give them out and I chuck them up. First listen, they hearing like what the 10 toes, that's my MO. Fam over gram, that's my MO. Close friends, I got friends that I keep close and they let it go while I like TSA just opened my book bag up and my chain hitting like King's back in his hometown when them wheels hit and I touch down, nigga. I'm back there doing jack dance like and I'm not no fashionista, but I'm fly though. And I know I gave up, but I'm told her I don't, but you can try though. I'm not on top of it yet, but I'm that guy though. I take a look around at my confidence, just wide open, big whipping it. I notice they treat me like I'm chosen. Eyes open, heart clean, and my mind focused. Just keeps going how I wrote it. How the could you doubt us? I mean, back then it made sense, but it's like, now what? Now they down to come around just to be round us. You ain't one of my dogs, why do you hound us? It's very few of you I like, but it's a whole lot of y'all I don't trust. Cause 10 toes, that's my MO. Fam over gram, that's my MO. Close friends, I got friends that I keep close and they let it go while I like bow, bow, bow. TSA just opened my book bag up and my chain hitting like bow, 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 bow. King's back in his hometown when them wheels hit and I touch down, nigga. Bow, bow, bow.
Rocket Man drop on the grain. Rocket Man got your man. Rocket Man fly to Japan. Rocket Man, he don't ever land. Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man never out of gas. Rocket Man another bag. Rocket Man too bad. Rocket Man whip too fast. Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man racks in my pocket, man. Diamonds, they dripping like Aquaman. My life is sweet like a chocolate. I do not with them operatives. Think I might start a monopoly, ooh. Think I might buy me an Ivy League school. Mom couldn't buy me the popular shoes. Now I can get her a proper masseuse. I'm on a whole nother league. Money on level Vegeta. Super Saiyan. You are not who they believe. Faking like you are Medea. I'm just saying. I'm a couple of beans trying to make peace in Korea. Got me a bitch like Khaleesi. Freaky like, oh my God. Rocket Man. Like it's Rotterdam. New whip. Dashboard hologram. Overpriced, like it's big baller brain. Roll the dice, might get out of hand. Rocket Man drop on the grain. Rocket Man got your man. Rocket Man fly to Japan. Rocket Man, he don't ever land. Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man never out of gas. Rocket Man another bag. Rocket Man too bad. Rocket Man whip too fast. Rocket Man, Rocket Man. Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man. Vroom, I might just valet park my Rari on the moon. I might just throw a party in my room. She call me daddy, issues Kim Jong. Oh, I'm with my crew, yeah. Shut your mouth. Cloud, upper echelon, up the clouds, yeah, I wide rolling down, don't put her on a pedestal, I put her on a better views, put her in some better shoes, now she's making better moves, VVS is on the ring bezel, you're way under the sea level, going up till I hit falsetto, they say my flow is on God level, I am not with y'all devils, you cannot bring me to y'all level, I got it covered on all levels. Rocket Man drop on the grain. Rocket Man got your man. Rocket Man fly to Japan. Rocket Man, he don't ever land. Rocket Man, 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 Rocket Man never out of gas. Rocket Man another bag. Rocket Man too bad. Rocket Man whip too fast. Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man. You need need somebody to ask you, yo, how you feeling? I walk around with my confidence on a million. Don't let it bother me when the people be tripping. I'ma have a good day. You need somebody that truly understand you. I'm on your side, we together, I'm never playing you. It be the ones trying to help that can't stand you, but have a good day. We gon' have a good day in a good way. Break up and get a good pay. Just did a show with Lupe. If you want me, you got to pay. Take a walk with Chanel on my feet. Hit the birds when they fly tweet. I don't kick it with them, they cheat. I'm always leaving out on fleek. And I don't ever hate, I'ma leave you just where you started. They wanted to race and you seeing who got the farthest. Out of LA on the hills, this crib the largest. Had a good day, I don't know what my favorite part is. You need somebody to ask you, yo, how you feeling? I walk around with my confidence on a million. Don't let it bother me when the people be tripping. I'ma have a good day. You need somebody that truly understand you. I'm on your side, we together, I'm never playing you. It be the ones trying to help that can't stand you, but have a good day. I do me every day, I don't live for others. Proud of who I am, so I'm never under the cover. I ran with it, ain't look back, now I got big racks in a book bag. Smile at them when they look sad, life too short, so don't grow fast. They hate on me, don't shade on me, when it's time to drop, they wait on me. A lot of people had changed on me, don't change, but the day, homie. Change, but the next move, they know I really ball like the Nets do. All the haters been past due, got them in their feelings like the last dude. And I don't trip cause the hate be motivation. I make the best out of every situation. I be too real, I be knowing when they be faking. But this is real, me and my people made it. You need somebody to ask you, yo, how you feeling? I walk around with my confidence on a million. Don't let it bother me when the people be tripping. I'ma have a good day. You need somebody that truly understand you. I'm on your side, we together, I'm never playing you. It be the ones trying to help that can't stand you, but have a good day.
I'm really this time, look. Woo. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend to tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. Heard they was sleeping again, say it no more. This is a rude awakening, kicking the door. Back and I'm better than ever before. Don't get it mistaken, I'm ready for. I'm up in the score, and then jump in the course. Follow the back to the. Take the sheet off and I some more. When I am done at the scene, I won't leave anything. You won't even know who is involved. Don't let me do it, cause I overdo it and do it till I cannot do it no. All of the doubters, I'm proving them wrong. Back with the classic, I know it's been long. Heard they was missing me while I was. I smell the victory, back up on top, and it's where I belong. Like it ain't to me, we making history. Fall through the misery, weather the storm. Can't let them get to me, no form should prosper. R&B all over my roster. I got options, I keep it right on the dresser. Next to the Oscar, applying pressure. Somebody stop us. Woo! Applying pressure, somebody stop us. Running my concert, go need a doctor, go need a doctor, go need a what? I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend to tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend to tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. So now they on my body, made it to the top. Ain't no way that they can stop me now. They gon' say I joined the Illuminati. I got demons all around me. Tell me what they know about me, huh? I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend to tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. I just came back for the win. Lot that's revenge. Yeah. 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 Leave me out the comments, leave me out the nonsense. Speaking out of context, people need some content. Trying to keep up, this not a contest. Whipping bands concept, heaven sent, God sent. At least that's what my mom says. Proof is in the progress, money's not an object. Busy than I'm. You know how my job get, barking up the wrong tree. You know how the dogs get, haven't fallen off yet. Come with a classic, they come around years later and say it's a sleeper. The earns are real, the petty is real. Might charge my ex for a feature. Deposit the money to Brenda Leticia, or Linda Felicia. I didn't even, you know I'm a pleaser. 42 millimeter, was made in Geneva. Yeah, I probably should go to Yeshiva. We went to Ibiza. Yeah, I probably should go link with Yeezy. I need me some Jesus. But soon as I started confessing my sins, he wouldn't believe us. Sins, I got sins on my mind and some M's. Got a lot of M's on my mind and my friends. Yeah, I keep my friends on my mind. I'm in love with two girls at one time and they tens. That's why I got 10 on my mind. I got M's, got a lot of M's on my mind and my friends. Yeah, I keep my friends on my mind. Should repent. I need me some Jesus in my life. Amen. I'm 24, but I love him. DM a delete, she my little secret. Trying to dish me to blow up, I peep it. I can't respond, you do it, your people. If I left some rats on the bed, you can keep it. Getting deeper and deeper, I dig it. My shovel won't be, and I was broke, had to fix it. A shark in the water, you swim with a little fish. I did day by tomorrow, she miss it. She look up, then I kiss it. I'm not a goat, but I fit the description. I like it, so I get it. We walk around with them bands and I breach it. I'm dropping hit after hit, I'm just chilling, but I chill with my children. Bigger the business, the bigger the office. I found and found me a sweat and I caught up. They call for my artists, they making me offers. I don't even bargain, I start from the bottom. I lost a Ferrari, Las Vegas, Nevada. I woke up the following day and went harder. I'm cracking my shit, now they see that I'm smarter. I gotta get money, I love to get charter. I gave her 4 burgers at once for a startup. I can't let them down, walk around with my guard. I'm screaming out YOLO, yeah, that's still the motto. I know I be on some they ain't thought of. Sins, I got sins on my mind and some M's. Got a lot of M's on my mind and my friends. Yeah, I keep my friends on my mind. I'm in love with 2 girls at one time and they tens. That's why I got 10 on my mind. I got M's, got a lot of M's on my mind and my friends. Yeah, I keep my friends on my mind. Should repent. I need me some Jesus in my life. Amen.
In my light, yeah. 눈더미 같이 쌓인 일들은 in my light, yeah. 난 얼마나 더 많이 더 일을 해, yeah. 사람들은 잊지 않을까 내 이름 세 글자를. 덕분에 우린 하루 2번의 아침 해를 번을 다 집어쳐 오늘 밤 we party. 난 다 밀어서 오랜만에 we mobbing. 계획을 바꿀래 갑자기. 내 새로운 노래가 rockin' on the speaker. 사진 찍고 싶어. Yeah, just take a picture. Yeah, 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 yeah. Feeling all this. Yeah, 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 yeah. 남기지 말고 오늘 밤을 넌 아끼지 마. 너가 데려온 친구들 전부 세워놓고 음악 볼륨을 키워도 천장을 뚫어버릴 정도로 술잔을 들어 in the air. 음악을 크게 틀어 in the air. Tonight we ain't got limit baby. 내일 내가 살아있을지도 iffy yeah iffy yeah yeah 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 iffy
Popping tags for the night, yeah. Meet up extra early, get it started, yeah.
올 거면 미리 내게 말을 해. I don't recognize your friend's face. 소개시켜줘 나랑 놀게. 원하면 함께 chillin'. 때로는 100% tonight. Yeah, I'm finna represent. We hire 음악 오늘 파티에 멋진 옷들로만 몸을 걸친 상태로 오면 돼. Take pics for Instagram, looking like I'm dirtin'. Snap, snap, ooh, snap, snap, ooh. 맘에 든 애들 뱅. Snap, snap, ooh, snap, snap. 나머진 태그 안 해도 돼. 잊어봐 내일은 싹 다 뒤로 밀어내. 싹 다 뒤로 밀어내. 싹 다 뒤로. 오늘은 놀 거야 미친 듯이. 하루만 놀아게, we down for the night. Oh, baseball.
Could this be the year that your play makes it into the top play vote? As you're out there leveling up and you pull off a sick play that you think deserves some fanfare, submit it over social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow.
And be sure to check back here next week. For the first time, we'll be giving you insight into what we look for when choosing a top play. And
We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've got Dylan Brooks. Ja Morant is out there with John Conchar. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's the eraser in at the power forward position.
Next level strength and athleticism. Zion making his presence felt on the offensive glass.
Pass to the eraser. Outside Morant.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
2 shots. And he drops the first. Well, Smitty with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Now here's Williamson. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. Valanciunas can't get it to go. And here's Memphis. Their first chance this season playing the Pelicans.
Last year, on paper, they were the favorites in this season series, but it didn't work out that way at all.
Outside for Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. For New Orleans, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Jones, the pass to Williamson. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. For Memphis, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Here's Morant. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Oh, my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
Basket counts.
This is just a case of Brandon Ingram getting stronger and more able to play through contact.
Pass to Brooks. Here's the eraser. McCollum with a steal. Jones in the post. Hounded by Morant. Can't get it to fall. From the baseline, and the jumper is on the mark.
That breaks their string of misses. Now 1 for 5. You can feel their sense of relief. The Pelicans were pretty impressive last season. managing to successfully battle their way into the playoffs through a tough play-in tournament.
Now here's Ingram. Last game out, 36 points for him. From the stripe, the eraser grabs the board.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Pass to Brooks. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That'll be... Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Zion and Valanciunas playing up front. Brandon Ingram out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Jones in at the 3, small forward. That's the Pelicans 5. So it's the Grizzlies now. 4-point game. Here's Morant. Count it. His 4th bucket in 8 shots. McCollum with it. He had 25 points in his last game. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Well, that is why we call CJ a combo guard. He can score it with the best, but he also can facilitate.
Now here's Morant. 27 points his last game. And it's the eraser missing. Jones with the ball. Checked by Brooks. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
This is why you take strength training seriously. Ingram may not have converted that earlier in his career.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
It's all about the fire they're playing with early on. Crashing the boards, and the result, second chance points.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
Oh, deflected. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Graham's checked in for the Pelicans.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Morant. He's got 11. Got a piece of it. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here.
The jump ball.
And so it's New Orleans with it. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Conchar has gotten 4 this quarter.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Murphy. Now Graham. To the middle. Here's Ingram. And a great assist by Graham as that one goes. Ingram's got 16 points.
We know Ingram's capable of having big nights, but now we're seeing it more and more and more.
And when Pelicans fans watch what Ingram has become, it takes the sting out of the Anthony Davis trade, Graham.
Yeah, I mean, Ingram has grown into a full-fledged star in New Orleans. I mean, he's a centerpiece for the franchise going forward. Now, looking back, it seems like it was a win-win trade for both teams. One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And that one's good, the eraser.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attacking mentality in the close game.
Good ball movement from Devontae Graham, noticing the wide-open teammate and getting it to him.
Here's Conchar. Pass to Brooks. Here's the eraser. And he banks in the layup.
As a defender, you have to get more physical with him in the post.
And if you don't, they keep finding the matchup every time up the floor.
Now here's Graham. Back to Ingram. From behind the arc. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
How about the confidence from Brandon Ingram? Knows what it takes to knock that one down.
And there's the lob. Oh, Clark with the slam.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Pass to Williamson. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
the line for your Pelicans.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
You know, I love that Brandon.
And we're through the first half of play here in what
the score. Your Pelicans 43. The Grizzlies 45.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, this has been one outstanding game from Brandon Ingram.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
On the court for the Grizzlies, they've got John Conchar. He's out there with Ja Morant. Steven Adams out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's the eraser in at the power forward.
Being that Valanciunas is 7 feet tall, he is a real problem for the defenses.
Free throw drops for Valanciunas.
Only a few guys in the league are going to give you more double-doubles than Jonas Valanciunas. And as his career goes on, he only gets more of them.
Now here's Morant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It'll be on Zion Williamson.
I'll tell you what, Ja Morant just keeps coming at the defense.
Smitty, and in terms of numbers, Valanciunas has been good for a double-double in about 2 out of every 3 games the past few years.
You know, B.A., it speaks to his commitment to being an all-around force, not just a low-post scoring machine.
And he can't get the first one.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready. To lead a team. And these guys, they follow him.
Good on the second one. Well, Smitty, great teams have a plan B when the plan A fails.
Well, B.A., a part of it is coaching, but it's also about having the talent to win more than one way. Also, it's about ad-libbing and being able to change on the fly.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Back to McCollum. Shoots over Morant. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. B.A., they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Hayes is checked in.
Jonas Valanciunas, the big fella, dominating in the paint.
Pass to the eraser. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Inside, here's Hayes. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. McCollum's got 6 assists now in the game. And Memphis shooting very well. 66% for the game and looking really strong. Outside Morant. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. McCollum against Morant. For the lead. Deflected. They retain possession. Yes, it's good. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Pass to the eraser. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
The officials were right on top of that one. Yeah, bottom line for this Pelican squad, they need to get better on the defensive end. They may have to get more 3-and-D type of guys on this roster.
Nance, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
Jones against McCollum. Jones drives in. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, so about the Pelicans. What has been holding?
Substitution on the court.
So it's the Grizzlies now, trailing by 13. Conchar can't hit. New Orleans has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. Jackson Hayes is out there with Brandon Ingram. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Alvarado in at the point guard position. That's the Pelicans 5.
A phenomenal defensive talent. Steven Adams knows how to position himself to steal the ball.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. And finished off by Hayes.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Jones is checked in. Here's the eraser. No good. Some solid defense from Hayes.
2 minutes.
Pass to Jones. Back to Ingram. Now McCollum. And here's Ingram. 6 to shoot. And he's going for the oop here. And finished off by Hayes.
Unselfish, good decision maker. Brandon makes his teammates better.
There's 1:40 left in the game. To the paint. Here's the eraser. The shot that time not on target. Now New Orleans takes it the other way.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Pelicans.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Brandon Ingram.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Now here's McCollum. Fires it. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Out to the right wing. Here's Morant. Rebounded by Ingram.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Hayes. Back to Ingram. McCollum outside. Down low. And Valanciunas gets it to go on the assist from Jones.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. You saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone.
Oh, you're here, so that can't be good.
Well, it's not bad either. Things aren't inherently good.
히말라야 눈더미 같이 쌓인 일들은 히말라야 난 얼마나 더 많이 더위를 해요 사람들은 잊지 않을까 내 이름 세 글자를 덕분에 우린 하루 두 번의 아침 해를 번을 다 집어쳐 오늘 밤 we party 난 다 밀어서 오랜만에 we mobbing 계획을 바꿀래 갑자기 내 새로운 노래가 rockin' on the speaker. 사진 찍고 싶어. Yeah, just take a picture. Yeah, 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 yeah. Feeling all this. Yeah, 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 yeah. 남기지 말고 오늘 밤을 넌 아끼지마. 너가 데려온 친구들 전부 세워놓고 음악 볼륨을 키워둬 천장을 뚫어버릴 정도로 술잔을 들어 in the air. 음악을 크게 틀어 in the air. Tonight we ain't got limit baby. 내일 내가 살아있을지도 if it yeah if it yeah yeah 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 if it poppin' tags for the night yeah meet up extra early get.
What's up y'all, it's D-Book here. You're watching NBA 2K TV.
We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. A pairing up front, Bazley and Holmgren. Aladan is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Dort in at the 3 slot.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Now, here's Bane. Brooks misses. Pass to Dort. Here's Bazley. Dort passes to Bazley. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it, the fast break chance. The teardrop falls in.
And you have to like how active Brooks is on the floor. Working hard to be where his team needs him on that break.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Now, here's Holmgren. Coming off a stellar performance against Washington. Dort kicks to Giddey. Just 5 to shoot. Steps back and fires. The rebound by the eraser. You know, one thing Greg the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past. A few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
Memphis shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Outside, Dort. There's the pass to Bazley. Connects on the 9-footer. Bazley's got 5 now.
And that one was on a platter. He won't miss those very often.
Here's Morant. Got a piece of it.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Here's Bazley. Pass to Aladan. Back to Giddey. Puts up a 3. The rebound by the eraser. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Morant. Trying to get open is Brooks. And it's Morant missing.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Coaches love those hit-ahead passes, advancing the ball as quickly as possible.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
Now here's Morant. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Here's the eraser. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City, and this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
Yeah, you know, each team wants to take it to the other. I'm sure we will see a lot of toying around with lineups and see what types of matchups work best.
Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Count that one. Beasley's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Here's Morant.
They need a bucket in a big way here. To regain some confidence.
No good again that time. Well, for Memphis, their last game a loss to the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Yeah, they weren't doing themselves any favors missing all those free throws. You could sense the frustration mounting as the game went on.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the
Substitution on the court.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Dylan Brooks out there with the eraser. And it's Tillman in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now, here's Dort. After the miss from the eraser.
It's fascinating to watch Dort evolve his game. He's raised his free throw percentage to 84% last year. And for the first time in his career, he shot over 40% from the field.
So what would you say is next for Dort in his development?
You know, Kevin, I'd like to see him get to the line more often. He has room to grow as a playmaker. Of course, locking down the consistency from range, but he has the work ethic to make all of that happen.
The eraser shot's good.
If anybody has questioned why John Morant went 2nd overall in 2019, it's his ability to move the ball and create hoops for not only himself, but others.
Now, here's Melodon. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Wizards in Washington.
And we have to mention his rebounding. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
And even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Passes it to Giddey. And here is Melodon. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. To the inside, Beasley gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Morant passes to the eraser. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
We're having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely. The Grizzlies making a change here. Clark's checked in. Pass to the eraser. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. The eraser's got 4 points this quarter.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Melodon passes to Holmgren. Now the pass to Dort. Now here's Melodon. Clock at 6. Morant comes with the double team. Pass to Giddey from the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Giddey's got 8 points.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
To the paint. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. He takes it in. A second chance effort. Here's Holmgren. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Clark. Morant passes to Bane. Memphis moving it around. Here's Morant. Again, Memphis.
That score in this first quarter, that... might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
The Thunder leading by 5. Passes it to Giddey. To the middle. Holmgren the pass to Bazley, and the shot goes in. He's got 15.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Giddey against Payne. Holmgren with the steal. Giddey the pass to Bazley. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Grant banked in off the glass.
Welcoming any physicality on his way out. Morant enjoys that type of challenge.
The shot will not fall. And so it's Oklahoma City in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. We'll see Dort and Bazley playing it forward. Josh Giddey is out there with Maledon. And it's Holmgren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And then they continue to control the glass.
For Oklahoma City, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line. 8 of 9. Free throw good. Dort.
Who needs the NBA draft? I mean, Dort worked his way onto the team, into the rotation, and then turns into a key contributor.
All free throws good from Dort. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry. My mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. The King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. He's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passes. David, thank you. That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
And you can just sense his determination, trying to do everything he can to keep this game within reach.
And Dort gets it to go.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and
And here are the Grizzlies now. Brooks, the pass to Bane. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is out there with the eraser. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Pass to Bazley. Shot clock at 5. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That'll be his second foul of the game.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second quarter and beyond.
The shot by the eraser. No good. The pass to Bazley. Back to Giddey. Down low. Here's Mann. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Mann's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
And it's Morant missing.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Pass to Bazley to tie it up. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. The eraser shot's good.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're behind by 5. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game.
And guys, this really has been his night. He's done a lot of things well, but his scoring really put him over the top. You can see how determined he's been every time he's gotten his hands on the ball. Great drive and also great focus offensively.
And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Under trailing by 6. Passes to Melodon. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Now, here's Holmgren. Tight defense on him. Right wing. Here's Bazley. And it's off from three-point range. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Brooks. Dort grabs the miss.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
Here's Morant. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Morant's got the lead up to 6 now for Memphis.
Massive points from Morant, the leader of this team, willing to take the big shots.
Melodon passes to Bazley. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Morant. Here's the eraser. Misses the layup. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
Man can't hit, and he commits the intentional foul.
His third personal foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. Josh Giddey's checked in from Oklahoma City. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
They're trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. No luck that time either. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing. You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And we have seen Morant step up as a leader, wanting to go to the strike down the stretch. The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst-case scenario for them is OT.
A shot by Maledon, no good. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. Number 38. And the second of two is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
All right. Why don't we get started? Nate, talk to me.
Thank you, MP. Are you aware?
Check this out, man. I think if they trade me, they'll regret.
Does that mean you don't mind if you get traded?
No. That can't be further from the truth, man. I mean, this is where I wanted to.
Himalaya 눈더미 같이 쌓인 일들은 Himalaya 난 얼마나 더 많이 더위를 해요 사람들은 잊지 않을까 내 이름 세 글자를 덕분에 우린 하루 두 번의 아침 해를 버늘 다 집어쳐 오늘 밤 we party 난 다 밀어서 오랜만에 we mobbing 계획을 바꿀래 갑자기 내 새로운 노래가 rockin' on the speaker 사진 찍고 싶어 yeah just take a picture yeah feeling all this yeah 남기지 말고 오늘 밤을 넌 아끼마 넌 친구들 전부 세워놓고 음악 볼륨을 키워둬 천장을 뚫어버릴 정도로 술잔을 들어 in the air 음악을 크게 틀어 in the air Tonight we ain't got limit baby 내일 내가 살아있을지도 if it yeah 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 if it nothing tax for the night yeah Meet up extra early, get it started, yeah. 올 거면 미리 내게 말을 해. I don't recognize your friend's face. 소개시켜줘 나랑 놀게. 원하면 함께 chillin'. 내 폰은 100% tonight. Yeah, I'm finna represent, we hire 음악 오늘 파티에 멋진 옷들로만 몸을 걸친 상태로 오면 돼 Take pics for Instagram looking like I'm dirtin Snap, ooh, snap, ooh 맘에 든 애들 bang, ay Snap, ooh, snap 나머진 태그 안 해도 돼 ay. 잊어봐 내일은 싹 다 뒤로 밀어내 ay. 싹 다 뒤로 밀어내 ay. 싹 다 뒤로 밀어 야 넌 앞을 즐기지
오늘은 놀 거야 미친 듯이 하루만 너랄게 we down for the night oh bass bumping right oh I done lost count oh we don't rap like that we don't flex like that 술잔을 들어 in the air 음악을 크게 틀어 in the air Tonight we ain't got limit baby 내일 내가 살아있을지도 if it yeah if it yeah yeah if it yeah if it yeah yeah if it yeah if it yeah yeah if it yeah if it yeah
내 옆엔 기분 좋은 사람 기분 좋은 vibes yeah 난 곁을 타고 있어 기분 좋은 life yeah 어디 갈까 오늘 밤 yeah 내 도착지는 space see me in the stars yeah 난 연락이 와 전화가 와 내 목소리 듣고 싶대 내 파티도 와 술자리 있다고 받은 수많은 초대 But I'd rather be with you 우리 둘이 취하면 훨씬 느낌 좋아 음악 들어 make the mood We take it higher every day 큰 목걸이 하나 하는 거보단 흰 19개 하나에 500만 원이면 한번 계산해 500만 원 next 19 That means I'm getting paid Yeah grinding every day Yeah 손으로 모아 pray Yeah yeah Look 나름 겸손해 Yeah 너무 감사해 Yeah 민씨가 주는 나 필요 없어 꾸준히만 하면 돼 Yeah let's get it
Yeah.
Take heat.
Free my with no Devin put them like the Phoenix Sun. Caught a op and I ain't have a Mario Chalmers. Ever since then had a been a look at who I learned from. Want respect, then you gotta earn some. Want to strike, then you gotta some. He wanna me like Nike, let do it in the face of my sweet chin music. Only when I easily influence. Matter what's up with the if I see a Splinter and Turtles, they go to the sewers. I'm in the field on the first and the third, trying to score on the op like I play for the Brewers. Set me up on my mama, pat me the one with the behind me, watch how I maneuver. Fast and furious, Vin Diesel. Can't say Paul might offend people. Never ever been a line leader. 2014, I was seeing down. I ain't never ever been a timekeeper. Free my with no Devin put them like the Phoenix Sun. Caught a op and I ain't have a Mario Chalmers. Ever since then had a been a look at who I learned from. Want respect, then you gotta earn some. Want to strike, then you gotta some. Free my with no Hey Devin put them like the Phoenix Sun. Caught a op and I ain't have a Mario Chalmers. Ever since then had a been a look at who I learned from. Want respect, then you gotta earn some. Want to strike, then you gotta some.
Head start fresh up out of the box. This not a rich wrist on the rocks. Pretty little look like Vivica Fox. If she ain't, she kicking the rocks. Just got the words you been missing. You ain't about for the block. That don't mean that you safe. I didn't say that I'm not. I just rather she put in. Most of my partners be cute. Where I'm from, but when rock this is we be kissing the sun. Go back to investing in Joda might grown. Straight free to make to the top of my lungs.
Free my with no Devin put them like the Phoenix Sun. Caught a op and I ain't have a Mario Chalmers. Ever since then had a been a look at who I learned from. Want respect, then you gotta earn some. Want to strike, then you gotta some. Free my with no They Devin put them like the Phoenix Sun. Caught a op and I ain't have a Mario Chalmers. Ever since then had a been a look at who I learned from. Want respect, then you gotta earn some. Want to strike, then you gotta some.
let's make the most of this before it's over.